Just how it has to be now. Employee discounts for those services. I live in a crowded area. Oh yeah, those things. Yeah, well, okay, the way that I grocery shop is I just get my groceries on like the app and then I have them bring it out to my car. So it makes like grocery shopping way easier. And honestly, I cook primarily with frozen food. Like I get a lot of frozen. I just like get frozen food and cook with all like freezer food. You know, like the steamer bags you can get at Target? Like I just like buy a whole bunch of those and then I like put them together with like the chicken tenderloins, like the frozen chicken tenderloins, and they all just need to be cooked for like 12 minutes and I just like put them in like a tin foil and I put them in the oven for 15 minutes and then it's done. It's like so good. Kyle, thank you for sharing the live on TikTok. I appreciate it. I know, when will I get the Good and Gather sponsorship? They're part of the huge listeria outbreak, though. Listeria? They're part of that, unfortunately. Luckily, nothing that I bought was affected, but yeah. It's not good. And when I move, I'm not gonna live near a Target anymore. So sad. Risteria. I don't know if I like that. The Risteria outbreak. There's gotta be a pickup line in there somewhere that the Gen Zs would love. Yeah, right now I live in a big city and I live near a bunch of really good grocery stores. Unfortunately, I'm moving back to the area where I kind of I'm moving back to an area where that's close to where I grew up and there's just not a lot of diversity or grocery stores there. We got like a Market Basket. And I hate Market Basket. Want to make an omelet? Gotta poison people? Yeah. Yeah. It's cringe. Was there a reason that I wanted... I feel like maybe there was secretly a reason I wanted... Oops, I didn't want to remove the force yet. Maybe there was a reason that I wanted the anima infused bark, but I don't remember. Kyle, thank you for sharing the live. Oh wait, I think I read that already. I don't even know. Thank you, Super Jump. I'm gonna fly out a friend and I think I'm gonna take a road trip with him so that I'm not like by myself. And I know lots of people who I can stop by like on the way. So I think it'll be a fun road trip. It's just like getting all of my other stuff there, like hiring either a moving company or doing like the pod thing. That's gonna be the biggest pain in the butt, I think. Also, the place where I'm moving to, it's like not finished. Like we have to finish the attic so that I can have it for a room, and that way I have like more than one room. I'm not just like living in like a one room, a studio apartment essentially. I would like a 1-bedroom apartment because that's where I currently live. And I just like have a lot of hobbies that take up a lot of space. So it'd be really hard for me to live in a studio apartment. Cause like I have 4 sewing machines. Attic is gonna be hot. That's what air conditioning is for. It's a cool invention. Also, that's why we're finishing the attic. And I'm not just gonna live in an attic. Like an unfinished attic with no insulation and no floor. It's basically what I was talking about. Is that like we need to... I'm moving in and I'm gonna have one really large room and the attic and a bathroom. But we need to finish the attic so that I can live there, and also I can soundproof it so that I can not have to deal with the sound of dogs. Be very Harry Potter. That's a cupboard under the stairs. I don't think he lived in an attic. I could be wrong though. It's been like 10 years since I read the book. Even with the AC, I lived in one as a kid. Yeah, I mean, I've also had an attic. I don't need your negativity right now, Aries. I'm already not happy about having to move home. I don't want to hear it. Get your negativity and take it somewhere else. I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation. I'm not happy about it at all, but there's nothing I can do anymore to stop it from happening, so. Technically different? Yeah, it has different problems. Also, nothing can be as loud and annoying as like where I currently live. It's just so insane. Everything is so insanely loud here. I'm just not looking forward to living with a dog that barks a lot. Well, I'm not looking forward to it at all. This is not what I wanted. I wanted to move to California, but I just low-key started doomsday prepping after seeing the sheer scale of incompetence that is going to be running things. Yeah, Devin, it sucks. Moving home, I'm not moving home like with my parents, but I'm just moving back to like the area where I grew up, and it just sucks. I rent out my basement to you? Yeah, that sounds like something I want to do. Move into a random Twitch chatter's basement. That's just always been my dream. No, I wanted to move somewhere where I could have a garden. And I have free reign to like do stuff to my rooms. Like basically I will be able to do any construction within reason that I want to do with this. You know? And the rent is gonna be insanely low. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Free rent? At what cost? I'm gonna be being... the place where I'm moving, I'm gonna be paying half as much rent, essentially. But probably, like, double utilities, unfortunately. Basically, I'm moving in with my uncle, who is disabled, and his family. And, moving in is gonna help both me and them. I'll be able to have chickens, I'll be able to have a garden... I'll be able to do a lot of things that I've been wanting to do, that I've been like being like, well, I can't really do this until I buy a house, right? But if I move there, then I can do all of this without having to buy a house. I can also invest in the house and know that I'm not going to get kicked out or not have to move out like after a year or two, you know? Decent amount of positives. Yeah, it just sucks because it's like not the life I wanted to live, you know? I wanted to move somewhere more fun. The culture back home is very like neurotic. Like even just planning my trip home, all of this actually, like my mom, it's just the culture back home. Everyone is neurotic as hell. It's like my mom keeps texting me like, what if this, what if this, what if this, what if this, what are you gonna do if this, I'm like, this is not a right now problem. This is not something I need to be stressed about right now. This is a thing I'd be stressed about later. I have a list of things to be stressed about. We're right here. We do not need to be stressed about this, and this at the same time. Like, we can just stress about this for now. And then we can move down the list of things to be stressed about. It doesn't have to happen all at the same time. Even just like getting me home from the airport, she kept like texting me to the point where I had to be like, please stop texting me. You are stressing me out. I will Uber home from the airport if I really need to. It'll be $100. It's fine. Because there was like a train schedule or something, and like, I think my mom didn't know what the Silver Line was, and so I was like trying to describe to her. I was like, I will catch the Silver Line to the commuter rail, and I will meet you at the end of the commuter rail. And then she was like, oh, but you're gonna miss the Silver Line. And the next one's not gonna come until the next train, the next commuter rail, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God. Everyone back home is just so neurotic about everything like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like everything is the end of the world back home. And like living out in Colorado, I never thought like, I never understood like what like a nanny state meant or anything like that. Like, but everyone back home is just so insanely neurotic, and like out here, everyone is so much more chill. Everyone is just so chill. Because like nothing is actually ever that big of a deal, right? Peak untreated. She's treating it, I'm pretty sure. It's just like, that's just how everything back home is. Everything is the end of the world. Like every single thing is the end of the world. And it's really not. Like if I miss the train, there's like, I can just catch an Uber. Like I can just catch an Uber. Yeah, it's gonna cost $100. It's gonna be way more expensive, but like, it's not like I'm gonna ever be stranded in the middle of Boston, you know? That's just not gonna happen. Even if I was, I have many friends in Boston who I could call and be like, I'm stranded in Boston. Things just didn't work out. Can I sleep over? Like, you know? The riots, I mean, I wouldn't... yeah, no, you're right. Like, after COVID, everything really went downhill. I was part of the protests, and I'm not gonna blame the protests because there was a lot going on that had nothing to do with the protests at the same time. Last April, I miss it. It's like, I like the attitude here a little bit more, some of the things, but I don't really, it's too dry here. I miss the ocean. I wanted to move to California, honestly. But I decided that if stuff really goes downhill in the next 2 years, I want to be around people I know. I think a big problem is just like the homelessness problem here. And they like, I don't know what the solution is, but we have like a really big amount of homeless people here, and they keep just like fencing off the areas where the homeless people are, and it's like, you can't fence them out of the entire city. Like at some point you need to do something else. Like you need to do something else. But yeah, I don't go to downtown anymore. Lodo is like really sketchy now. E-Type, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. It's too bad, but I don't know. Denver is a huge city too. So there are like nice areas and there are like kind of sketchy areas, but like for me personally, I just want to not be in such a dry area where the culture is like so outdoorsy, because I'm not an outdoorsy person. I like to play video games, you know. Pueblo and Limon. I like Golden. I've been to Golden and I've been to like Boulder. I've been wanting to visit Pueblo. I believe that is that the town that has the tarantula? Do they have like a tarantula? What is it called? Migration that goes through there? Someone was telling me about like a big spider festival because there's like tarantulas that will like skitter across one of these towns to like migrate for the winter, and I thought that sounded crazy. And I was like, that's something I want to do before I leave, but I don't know if I think I probably missed it. The Soylent solution. I'm a Soylent fan, like the actual Soylent. I wish they didn't call it Soylent, because now every time I say I'm drinking it, everyone like references that. Yeah, it's like an annual thing. Fencing them in seems like a small band-aid. No, they're fencing them out. They're fencing them out, Schmidt, so they just like go somewhere else. Like, it's not gonna make them disappear, they're just gonna go somewhere else, you know? You can't solve the homelessness problem by picking them up and putting them somewhere else. No, I do not like Canada. I don't want to move to Canada. When I talk about the neuroticism, that's a northeastern thing. That's not Colorado. America is a huge place, and there's a really, really big difference in the culture of the different regions. Trinidad, like the island, I actually don't really know that much about it. Is that where you lived before, or is that the name of a town? Because sometimes we name our towns after countries and it's really confusing. Like, there's a Poland, New York. And also a Rome, New York, I'm pretty sure. Down in the Bible Belt? Oh, yeah. I have family from South Carolina, so I know how it is. I just miss the East Coast. Like, I don't think I would ever live in the South, but I do miss the East Coast. I miss the Northeast. I don't miss how everything is like the end of the world in the Northeast. I don't miss how serious everyone is. But I do generally miss, like, the, I don't know, more progressive attitudes that exist in the Northeast, you know? Out here, it's like I took some pistol lessons, and my teacher was like a doomsday prepper, like straight up doomsday prepper, like has a bunker in his backyard kind of doomsday prepper. Like, he was like an actual insane person. That's the kind of thing that definitely happens in Colorado that does not happen as much in Massachusetts. Like, no, I don't really care about meme coin. Like, this seems like a scam ad. So I'm gonna give you a timeout. Moved to Vermont. Vermont is a nice place. I lived there for a summer when I was a kid. Northeast is very friendly. I don't know about that. Like, when I moved here, the friendliness actually was like a culture shock to me. Thank you for the heart me proven. I mean, if you think that you are in the Northeast, I could see why you'd think it would be friendly, because you're actually in the Midwest, and the Midwest is very friendly. But the Northeast, like Massachusetts, like New York, like if you make eye contact there, people think that you're trying to sell them something, and immediately, like if somebody smiles at me, I'm like, this person wants something from me. Like, they either want me to sign something, or they want me to buy something, or like just immediate suspicion. Out here, people like actually like smile at each other, and like it's so weird, and like say hello. Like, I was so rude. People thought I was so rude at work because I act like a Northeasterner and not a Midwesterner. Don't make eye contact with anyone. Yeah, the Midwest is very friendly. It's weird. Oh, I don't want to pick the guard's pocket. I just wanted to... Eye contact, I know. Here in Ohio, when you stare, people take it as a threat. I wouldn't say people stare out here. It's just that like people like look at you and they make eye contact and they smile. If that happened to you in Boston, like the only reason someone's doing that to you in Boston is because they want you to sign a petition or they want you to buy something from them. People don't just like say hello to you in Boston. Like people don't be like, that's just not how it is. But out here, people like smile at you and they don't want anything from you. They don't want anything from you. They're just being nice. Boston is very pretentious. Thank you. It's because we're better than everyone. What's up, Rickles? Hey, where was that noise? I just got an alert from somewhere, so thank you for whatever that alert was. Yeah, what's up, Burninator? Good morning. Oh, it was a follow on Twitch. Then why? Then I guess that alert just went off like really late. The chat overlay you have? Oh, thank you. It's supposed to combine both my YouTube and Twitch chats, but I don't have a very active chat on YouTube because I don't have a lot of followers over there. I'm trying to work on getting monetized over there right now. Oh. People in SoCal, that's where I wanted to move. I wanted to move to SoCal so bad. Oh, the in-game one. Yeah, it is. It's, I think it's actually just called Twitch Chat. I also have something called Twitch Live Loadout, which it's like this overlay where you can, see my inventory and stuff. But this one might just be called Twitch Chat. Oh, every time I click on this is making my game freak out on TikTok. Sorry, TikTokers. Yeah, it's okay. It's a plugin that's literally just called Twitch. San Diego, yeah, that's what I visited San Diego for TwitchCon a few months ago, and I was like, man, I want to live here so bad. Like, I feel like I would love living in SoCal. Like, not necessarily, like, in San Diego, but, like, near San Diego. But I'm just, like, worried about the future. I'm worried about the price of food skyrocketing. I'm worried about the price of everything going up, so... Figured I would move home. Where I actually know people. It's gonna be a lot more expensive there, but I will be paying only $600 a month for rent. For what is essentially going to be a one-bedroom apartment, which is a crazy price, like anywhere, but especially in Massachusetts. The number one thing I'm worried about is the price of electricity. Gas. Well, I have a hybrid car, so gas prices for me is not that big of a deal. Plus, I don't really drive very much. Like, all of the work stuff that I do right now is on the PC, and I don't, like, really leave my house that much. So it's not too bad. Gas is wicked cheap in Colorado, though. Probably because we frack. But it's like $2 and something. Back home in Massachusetts, it wasn't too expensive either. I don't know why it's so expensive in California. Because it wasn't $7 when I was there, but it was definitely like $5 or something crazy. It must be some kind of tax they have on gas or something. Like, why is it so expensive there? Everything is more expensive in Cali, but everything is more expensive in Massachusetts too. Okay, so they just have state taxes on gas. That's what I figured. Did I even say wicked? I didn't even notice. Dude, my Boston accent is gonna come back really bad. I never noticed how thick my family's accent is until I visited home and I hear them talking to each other and I'm like, oh no. This is what I'm gonna sound like in a few months. Yeah, because Massachusetts is just as expensive as California in most ways, but the gas isn't that crazy, and I think it's just because of the state taxes. And it probably hurts more in California too, because you guys don't really have public transit like Massachusetts does, or New York. Catch me moving to Maine. I'm gonna live in the south of the north. Oh, $4.50? That's better than $7. Also, what's up, GRN? That's a lot better than like the $7 that people were saying. Sorry, this microphone boom arm is so loud. I wonder if I could infuse like YouTube chat in here somehow too, like the way you do in Twitch. Yeah, but the public transportation, it's not like the same. Like you guys have like buses, right? But for some reason California can't have subways, right? I think it's like is it like an earthquake thing? Or like a soil thing? Basically the public transit in Boston and New York City they're like very, very comprehensive. And they take many different things, like you have subways and trains and buses, and like there's like multiple ways, and because it's not all buses, it's just way better. Because when you're on a bus, you're still stuck in traffic. Yeah. In Denver, we have the light rail, but it's probably better than the majority of the country, but it's pretty bad compared to like the Northeast. Or I should really say like Boston, New York, because I don't think that New Hampshire or anything has big public transportation like that. And the trains out here, oh my God. So back home, I can take a train from Boston to the area where I grew up for $12. It's like a 1-hour train ride, and I can just get there. And it's $12, and they almost never even check the ticket. Now, in Colorado, I was looking at like taking the Amtrak train up to the springs, or not Colorado Springs, but like Glenwood Springs or something, like the actual springs in the mountains, and have go to the hot springs before I moved away. It's like literally more expensive and slower. How is it possible to have a train that takes like 10 hours for like a 2-hour drive? And it costs like $40 or something crazy like that. That blew my mind. I was like, how is it so bad that you legitimately pay more to sit on a train for longer than if you had just driven? Because I hate driving in the mountains. I get scared. I'm really scared of heights. Yeah, I was shocked. I was so surprised. Do. By the way, thank you guys for the people who went and followed and lurked on YouTube. That helps me with the trying to get monetized over there when TikTok gets banned, which will probably happen. I don't think they ever said that TikTok's not getting banned, right? Like, that's never been canceled. I think TikTok's really getting banned. It'll be better for my mental health, to be completely honest. Yeah, it's scary. Driving in the mountains is scary. And then if it's like snowing, oh my God, forget it. Get me out of there. It's like every like scary like cartoon where they're like driving on the road, and then like a big truck comes and you're afraid you're gonna, oh my God, no. I'm so scared. The wind also sucks, yeah. Actually, I think that the scariest thing ever for me was like the tornadoes here. I can't wait to not be in a place where I don't have tornado warnings anymore. Last summer, there was a tornado like within like a mile from my workplace. It was so scary. Trump says a lot of things. So who knows if he will actually ban it or not, but the other thing that will stop them from banning it is TikTok selling it to... They're not going to sell. Like, I think anyone who thinks that TikTok is going to... Wait. Oh, I see the bark. I think the only thing that... Like, I think anyone who thinks that TikTok is actually going to sell is just delusional and doesn't understand how big TikTok is and how much money it makes. Why on earth would they sell it? Why on earth would they sell it? It's not like... I don't know. I feel like the Twitter thing was kind of a meme. I don't see... Like, TikTok has been banned in multiple countries at this point, and what they do is they just make a off-brand TikTok and put it there. They did it in China. I'm pretty sure they did it in India. Like, and then they'll just do it in the US too. Yeah, they're not gonna sell. Tyler M, thank you for the follow on TikTok. TikTok algorithm is too valuable to sell off. Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna sell. Can't move anywhere that floods or has tornadoes. I have too many Legos to just be destroyed by natural disaster. Tornadoes suck. Floods... I feel like floods are just... Floods happen everywhere, though. Yeah, there are. There are off-brands, and they've even started their own that's like by the TikTok brand, by ByteDance. ByteDance already has a bunch. Hey, Slipshot, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I apologize again for the TikTokers who are watching me, but I have subscribers only chat on. That is just because I'm not allowed to talk back to people who are rude to me on that website. So if you want to be rude to me, you gotta go to a website that has better moderation, or you have to pay me. Oh, that's so scary to me. I'm like, there were no tornadoes where I grew up, so I get really scared of those. There were hurricanes, so I'm less scared of a hurricane, but no, it wasn't hurricanes like they have in Florida where it like destroys your house. Oh yeah, isn't there a big hurricane that might hit like Vancouver? Like the Vancouver area, like the northern Pacific? I saw, I wasn't sure if that was real. I saw like a picture of like the weather. It looked very scary. Sorry, my heat is so loud. Chopping broccoli? What? I don't understand. I'm confused. What's up, Slipshot? How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you again for the sub. I tried to make the sub as cheap as TikTok would let me. Those are steep prices? Oh, what? Moving to a different website or paying me like $2 to chat? I think I only get $1 out of the $3 on TikTok too. That's crazy. TikTok is just like the worst. It's the worst live stream platform I've ever streamed on, in my opinion. I mean, it's really good for discoverability, but if you get discovered by like the wrong people, then you just get put in like the most annoying... You just get put in the worst For You page. Like, and that's kind of where I am. Oh, the tree looks like broccoli, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what kind of broccoli you're eating. Mine doesn't usually glitter like that. All right, one second. While my heat is blasting anyway, and I have ads going on Twitch, I'm gonna go pee really quick. I'm back. I don't get any ads on Twitch either because I have Turbo. Did it look like SKU? I might go play Final Fantasy 11 soon. Some early morning. No Life 11. Oh, I'm already at 8.1%. My goal is to get to 5%. Maybe my new goal is to get to 15%. If I get to 15%, then I think I would have gotten like a decent amount of experience today. And then like... Mecha Break have a set release date? I don't believe so. I am very excited for it though. As soon as I know what's going on, I will let you guys know. Well, as soon as I know and I'm allowed to tell you guys. But I don't have any... The last time I heard from Mecha Break, they were asking me who the heck is running the account on Blue Sky, because it's not them. Steel Turtle, thank you for the follow. So that's the current mystery. I'm outside of Hosidius, I believe. Yeah, I'm just south of there. I'm chopping these magic trees because I want to get the fox whistle. Normally I chop the magic trees in the what's it called? The wood chopping guild. Normally that's where I like to cut wood, but since I decided I wanted to go for the fox, I figured it's probably better to do it out here. Cause I got this little guy, the beaver. And now I feel like I need to start going for pets because I've gotten too many pets already. I've already gotten 2 pets. I've been playing this game, like, I think I have like less than 2 weeks playtime in the game and I have 2 pets. Yeah, well, the fox is like, it's not the woodcutting pet, it's like the forestry pet. So you get it through a forestry event, a very particular one where there's like the fox trappers. Yeah, my pet luck is crazy, but now that I actually want a pet, like, I'm not gonna get it. Now that I'm actually trying to get the fox, watch me never get it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Skidamarinkadinkadink. That I tried really hard to say it. Never gotten a single pet. I have just insane pet luck, I think. I don't know if it's streamer luck, but I was trolling when I got the agility pet. My agility, what is my agility? 34. I was literally trolling TikTok like for fun and profit. Like there was like a thing where it was like the more comments I got, the more points I got in this leaderboard. So I was doing things on purpose to like make people really mad on TikTok. So I was like walking the agility course and I was having like a vote in chat, I was like, okay, crying faces in chat if you want me to walk, and like happy faces if you want me to run the agility course. And so I was just like trolling and walking, and then that's when I got the agility pet. It was so funny. Like live too. Oh, I'm full. I also like magic logs because I can keep the logs and I don't have to actually like walk back and forth to the bank like that often because it takes so long. I think I'll get to 10% and then I might go play some Final Fantasy 11. I don't think I'm going to do any art today unless I start on something completely different because I feel like I'm kind of at a point where I'm stuck on the VTuber and I'm going to figure it out, but I just need to not think about it for a few days and then come back to it. Big Time Breaks, thank you for the follow. I was thinking about maybe I should try to make something like not low poly in Blender. Like maybe I should actually try to make like a real, like, I don't know, something like really good in Blender. Because I've just been doing low poly stuff. I haven't even tried like the sculpting mode or anything like that, but it might be fun. Pet luck over 9,000. Yeah, I've just had such good pet luck. Man, I miss Mecha Break. I want to play Mecha Break again. Maybe when I move home, I can start saving up to like upgrade my PC for Mecha Break. High poly Gundams. Gundams are like the #1 thing you could make with low poly though. Because if you think about it, like, they're pretty flat to begin with. Like, even in a modern game, you could get away with some pretty low poly Gundam. Right? Because it's just all flat stuff. It's the curves that make it all, like, you know, high poly and stuff. But yeah, Mecha Break, I'm looking forward to. I don't really know if there's any other new games that I'm looking forward to. Here's my chapstick. Look at Phantasy Star Online. What about it? Add more angles. Oh, I got a bird nest. I feel like I have not been getting bird nests. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. That's like the first bird nest. Did I take off my bird nest ring? No, I have the Twitcher's gloves. Go back to MMOs. I'm a big MMO fan. Rooster, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm a big fan of MMOs. In 10 years, I will release Electroslag's Perfect MMO. That's why I'm learning Blender and Godot. I'm learning game dev with the explicit intent of making the wokest MMO of all time. Ashes of Creation I'm excited about, but like, the only thing with Ashes of Creation is that I am not going to pay a company $100 to do the job that they should have been hiring QC people to do. Like I'm not going to pay them $100 to do QC for them. That's crazy. Anyone who's doing that is a crazy person. Looking forward to Innistrad Remastered for Magic. Oh, that... Wait. What game is that? Is that the name of the game? Seem overwhelming. Oh, Fox. This is the forestry events that drops the Fox whistle. The fox traps get disarmed like really fast though. Loyalty and dedication you have for woodcutting. Thank you. It's the loyalty and dedication I have for everything that I actually care about, but I just love grindy games. Soon I'll make my own grindy game. Soon I will create the world's greatest EverQuest clone. And by soon I mean in 10 years. It's going to be a EverQuest clone in every way except for the ways that it's a MapleStory 2 clone. Global MapleStory 2 clone. All of the casual aspect of the game is going to be a MapleStory 2 clone, and all of the like actual gameplay of the game is going to be a clone of EverQuest. Thank you for the rose. Jack, I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to... Where did I miss it? Here we go. I need to disarm these fox traps. Because the fox whistle is the next pet that I want. Oh, the new magic set. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were talking about a video game because I was like, Innistrad, like Magic, like The Gathering, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. Ooh, I advanced a hunter level. No, I did not get the fox whistle. I think it would have dropped right there. Damn. Okay, anyway. Hey, thank you guys for the follows on TikTok. I just got a bunch. Bruzy Sky, Loso, Big Time Breaks. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Sorry for the subs only chat today. TikTok's moderation tools are not great, so I don't currently have enough moderators to deal with the amount of harassment I get, so I made it. If you want to harass me, you now have to pay me money. Or you could move to a website that has better moderation tools. Whoop. But yeah, so I want to create an MMO. It's going to be an EverQuest clone, like every good game is. And then I miss like Global MapleStory 2 had such good casual stuff going on. That I think that it's just like, I just thought that that game was so good from like a casual aspect. Like the way they did instruments was super fun. The way that they did like housing was fun. The way that they let you upload custom textures was fun. Can't wait for that game. The one that I make in 10 years. I'm learning Blender, so you know we're off to a good start. Like, I think I'm pretty good at making stuff in Blender already. Now I just have to learn the game dev side of things. That's why I say it's gonna come out 10 years from now, because I don't know anything about game dev. Like, I'm an artist. I can do world building. I can like write a story. I can make characters, and I can make I can do all the art for the game and stuff. But like, when it comes to the game dev part, I'm completely new. Yeah, no. No way. Plus, if they want to harass you, they should probably consider better things they could do with their time. I agree. But I think it would also be fun if you made an MMO from the ground up, like being able to... Okay, first of all, if you make it low poly, right? If you make a low poly MMO from the ground up, being compatible with like phones and stuff, I think that would be good. Especially because like a big thing that I want for this game, that if I ever really made it, which I abandon projects all the time, so don't get your hopes up. If I ever really made it, I would want the casual aspects of the game to be just as important as the non-casual aspects. So like I would want like there to be like a farming sim aspect and like crafting and stuff, but I would want that to be just as fun and just as important as going out and adventuring. Do you know what I mean? I forgot my password. That's okay, Thedos. User, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. There are lots of things that I would love to copy from Final Fantasy XI, like the conquest system. I don't think that I know of another game that has something like the conquest system. And if you've never played Final Fantasy XI, basically, you have a starting nation, which can be one of 3 nations. It can be either Windurst, Sandoria, or Bastok. And when you fight monsters, if you have Signet on, if you have this status called Signet, then you collect crystals, and you basically score points for your nation. And then when your nation controls that particular area, like that zone, your nation gets those exports. The 1 protein bars? Are you an ad? That read like an actual advertisement. I've had them. They're okay. Lost Ark has that? Possibly. Is Lost Ark an MMO, or is that just like one of those big multiplayer games? I've heard of it. I don't remember exactly how it works. Is it like one of those arena games? Lost Ark. How have I never played this? PvP, or no, PvE exploration has PvP. Hey, thank you for the follow. Lane Core, I appreciate it. I'm surprised I've never even tried this game. It is an MMO. I don't think I like the birthday cake flavor of them though. Like I've had them, but I think they have like a maple donut flavor or something. That's okay. I just drink Ensure. When will I get the sponsorship from Ensure? or the Soylent sponsorship? Or even better, where's my Ovaltine sponsorship? Do you guys want to know what I'm drinking right now? I'm drinking a not chocolate milk. It's Soylent, Ovaltine, and matcha. So it has caffeine, B vitamins, and calories. It's like not great, but it gets the job done. So it's from Amazon? It says it's from South Korea. I think you're thinking of the one from Amazon is called something else. MMO archaeology? No, that sounds amazing. I was doing archaeology in Final Fantasy XI though. Like I was doing legit archaeology. Like I have a file full of doors. Like the New World, that's what it's called. That's the Amazon one. Yeah, okay. What's up, Upmente? Did I say hello to you? They have a faction, the faction thing? Yeah, I like the faction thing where it's like a friendly rivalry type of thing. Grail Online Universe sounds cool though. Let me look that up. See, that's actually what started this whole thing, you guys. You know, I was so upset with my archaeology finds with Final Fantasy XI, which I generally just found that they made up a goddess and completely forgot about her, in my opinion. I think that they just forgot about her. And, like, I could make stuff up about her, but, like, I know in my heart I'm making stuff up because I know in my heart that the writers forgot about Ugalapi. That is what made me be like, I could make a better world than this. And then I started world building for my own thing. Grail Online, I've never heard of this. Modern 2D action MMORPG. Rated a 7 out of 10. Ow. Wait, maybe I have heard of this. Okay, I'm gonna put this on... I'm gonna bookmark this to look into it more, but Creever, so thank you for the follow. Good morning. How are you today? Got me interested in doing 11 because I only looked at the MMO from afar. Yeah. Oh, it's a Link to the Past clone. I think I'm gonna download that. That sounds like really good. That's really cool. Something in the water. Thank you for the follow. That sounds really, really cool. I'm surprised I've never heard of this MMO before. It sounds like everything that I like in a game. Link to the Past is one of my favorite games ever. It's an MMO. If it has like a well-built lore, then I would probably be interested in it. Girl Classic and O1 are the main area of interest. Kind of lost what made it special in New World. Oh, I see. That's really cool. See, there are so many cool MMOs from the past. That's why I wanted to play this game, like RuneScape. I never played it. I didn't play RuneScape when I was younger. So playing it now has been pretty fun. Like experiencing the memes and stuff. And just like, I've been refusing to watch other videos about it. Like I've been refusing to min-max or read guides or anything. So I've just been playing this game completely blind and it's been super fun. So I might do that with that game too. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm a big proponent of private servers also. Actually, if I were to make an MMO, I would want private server licensing to be a core built-in feature of the game. Classic and RuneScape 2. It does have big lore. I haven't really looked into the lore that much because I'm actually not like super into a lot of different lore. Oh, right here. But Final Fantasy XI is such a huge part of my childhood. I have such a love for that game that I don't think will ever be matched by anything. Yeah, I like private servers because I think that a lot of these big companies, they got big off of these companies. These big companies got big off of these games, right? And then it was all about the money. Like what happens is the people who were making the game for the love of the game get pushed out of the company by the people who studied marketing in college and don't care about anything but money. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that is a huge detriment to like the game itself and how the game is developed in the future. Everything just becomes such a money grab. And that's why private servers are great, because like a lot of private servers are just run for the love of the game by a bunch of volunteers. I do think RuneScape though, okay, I do think old school RuneScape is really good. I think old school RuneScape, I play on the official servers for this game. I feel like the people who made this game like actually care about it. Would be really fun. It is super fun. I've been liking it. I'll probably do quests blind at some point, especially after I hit 99 woodcutting. I don't think there were any fox whistles dropped. No. But yeah. And where devs managements were close enough to the community that there was politics and intrigue. See, that's really cool. That's really cool. I feel like RuneScape private servers are fun until the owners monetize in-game items. Yeah, I don't like pay to win. Like, I would not do pay to win. I think that the best way, I think the best way for any game to monetize is pay for glamour. Pay for glamour. Pay for pretty outfits. Because you know who's going to blow $500 on skins in Fortnite? Me. Warhammer Games. A 6-year-old niche game that gets regular update. Oh, Oh, Vermintide. People love Vermintide. Yeah, the hardcore gamers are not gonna necessarily be the ones to like pay. Somebody just dropped a gold bar on the ground. I'm not picking that up. Yeah, I've blown also about $500 in Fortnite because the skins are really cheap. I think that's what Fortnite gets right. I think Fortnite gets things so right because they have their battle passes, right? And some people are really against battle passes because of like FOMO, but I don't feel like the battle passes are so good that the skins that you get from it force you to play or you're like really missing out. Do you know what I mean? Like most of the skins in the Fortnite battle pass are not even licensed. They're like Fortnite exclusive skins. Sometimes some of them are really good. What's up, Angus? How are you today? I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like because everything is cheap in Fortnite, it encourages me to buy more. It's like the opposite effect on Valorant. Valorant, the gun skins are so expensive that I don't get skins there like ever. And the same thing with Overwatch. I just think that it's too expensive. And their battle passes, it's just kind of dumb to have like a skin on a battle pass for one character. Like, why would I buy a battle pass for one character if I don't even play the character? I don't know. It doesn't... The way Blizzard does it is like nonsensical to me. I'm a big Blizzard hater though. Young, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I don't know. Electroslag's perfect MMO will come out in 10 years. It'll be a Final Fantasy XI clone in every way except for the ways that it's a MapleStory 2 clone. So the crafting will be actually fun. I'm gonna make a fun crafting system, okay? No sitting here facing west and praying for your wind crystal to not break. I actually miss the old crafting system of 14. The crafting system in 14 was pretty fun. Like when it first started. I think they simplified it though. I also like the cooking system of Palia. Palia's pretty fun. I just wish that Palia had more multiplayer. Like I feel like there's not... I feel like Palia doesn't have like servers where you actually like see the same people all the time. It's also instanced. I think instancing is what kills an MMO. Like I think if you instance things and people don't get to choose what instance they're in, like RuneScape you could say is heavily instanced, but like you can select what world you want to go to, right? You can select what world you want to go to here, and some of the worlds are like focused on wood cutting, some of the worlds are focused on PvP or whatever, like, but you can see the same people. I feel like it makes more of a community vibe, you know? Perfect World? I didn't play that one. Was that the Amazon one again? New World, that's the Amazon one. I don't remember what Perfect World is. Was Perfect World similar to like Second Life? Look at this cute thing. What is this? What, guys, what pet is this? Do you guys see it? What pet is that? It's so cute. I want it so bad. He ran away. No. I want that pet. Oh, it's the Chinchompa. Ah, damn it. I want a Chinchompa. That's what I'm doing after I hit 99 woodcutting. I want the Chinchompa. That's Slayer, right? I want Chinchompa so bad. Second Life is a social media thing? Well, Second Life was it was just the hyper casual. Oh, it's Hunter. It's Hunter. Woodcutting prod? What do you mean? The Chinchompa is not woodcutting. I already have the woodcutting pet. I have the, I never played Perfect World. I mean, Second Life was also an MMO. It was just very, like... What axe is that? It's the best axe in the game. Oh my god, this is the first person who has asked me this today. It's just the best axe in the game. Okay, when I say casual, I don't mean like necessarily that you play casual. Looks bronze? Yeah, that's the best axe in the game. What's up, Coffee and Bonfires? Yeah, it's... You guys don't get it. Like, the bronze axe is the best axe in the game. I get it. Like, you guys follow your old meta. You guys follow your old meta and you're not hip with the times. Like, you don't get it. You don't read the updates. You don't read the patch notes. So you don't understand why the bronze axe is the best axe in the game. But you just gotta trust me. Isn't 30 age axe better than dragon? I don't know. I'm talking about the bronze axe right now. Who cares about those worse axes? It's not very often that somebody on TikTok, that someone on Twitch falls for this. I can't even keep a straight face. Usually this is like a TikTok exclusive rage bait. Yeah, bronze axe is the best axe in the game. But yeah, I guess what I mean by Second Life being casual is that it's like, it's all about playing dress up and like, but I feel like if you have like a better, if you have a really good casual community, as in you have a community that's like there to roleplay, that's how you have longevity in your MMO. Have you tried sand crabs? I'm pretty sure those aren't trees, so no, I haven't. I don't think that'll level my woodcutting skill. That's so funny. If you looked into the patch notes of what is the plugin I use? Yeah, look at the patch notes of Animation Transmog. You'll see when they added it for me. Like I went to the guy's GitHub and like asked him to add this animation for me. They're more AFKable than woodcutting? I don't care. Fighting a sand crab is not gonna level my woodcutting. Did you hear the new Twitch rule that woodcutting counts as just chatting? Oh my god. You better report me to Mr. Bezos. You better go call up Mr. Bezos because I'm breaking the law. I was raging. That's so funny. Dude, people were raging so much people rage about me doing this on TikTok so much. It could if the game glitches. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll get an animation changer to change this tree into a sand crab so that you can stop whining to me. You can go whine to somebody else. That's so funny. I loved trolling people on TikTok with this. It's just that I get fake reports. And it's just, it becomes very frustrating when I'm not allowed to like talk back, you know? And then they just make like 20 accounts. How about you go tell somebody else what to do? How about be more fun of a chatter? Or leave. Now they gotta pay. No, I just timed them out. They just have to wait 5 minutes. Just to hear that's in the patch notes the bronze axe is meta? Yeah, it's true. It's true. The bronze axe is the meta. It's not my fault that you guys don't pay attention to patch notes. It's just so funny to me, like the amount of people who are on TikTok, like in my comments of like videos I was making, they were being like, she's lying, she's tricking all of you. And I would like just respond and be like, now why would a content creator intentionally bait comments? That's crazy. You're crazy. Performance improvements and bug fixes. Yeah, they fixed the bug that made the bronze axe not good. It's at the top of the list. That's how you know it's number one, right? Axes, number one, bronze axe. It's the best axe in the game. That's how you know. He was number one. That's how you know that the crystal axe is the worst axe in the game. It's all the way down at the bottom of the list. See, you guys just aren't as smart as me. It's okay. It's okay. Not everyone can be a genius like I am. Not everyone can be as super smart and hot and cool as me. But, you know, you guys can try. Yeah, it's number 71. It's tied for 71st with the crystal felling axe. The bronze axe is the best axe in the game. That's why it's number one. Duh. I think my favorite thing to sell this is that I have it equipped. Like, I have the bronze axe equipped. So if people look at my equipment, they will actually see like a bronze axe. But if you're standing next to me in the game, you'll see like that you'll see what I'm doing. But it's just so funny. Almost nobody falls for this trick on TikTok. I mean, on Twitch. People fall for it on TikTok all the time. Bronze felling axe. I thought about that, but I would have to ask the guy to change the animation transmog again. Because I actually had to have him add in I looked up the animation number for the bronze axe chopping. And then I went to the GitHub of the person who made the animation transmog. No, Hellbent. I'm using an animation transmog. It's so funny. That's so funny. I mean, I think if you looked at and you saw like, you can see like my experience per hour up here, right? You can see my woodcutting logs per hour, bark per hour, experience per hour. Like I think people who know about certain things should know this, but I actually have an add-on called Animation Transmog, and it didn't originally have the bronze chop as a wood cutting animation replacement, right? That's actually something I went to the GitHub of this add-on and asked for them personally to add to this for me to troll with, like specifically. And he actually added it. That was like one of the funniest things I've ever done to stream, I think. Nope. I'm still chopping slower. Like, I'm not 3 ticking teaks or whatever people want me to do. I'm never gonna do that. I'm prioritizing making money at the same time as chopping. Plus, I just like to yap. So I'm really here. Like, I'm a just chatting streamer. The video games are just here to facilitate my just chatting. Like, I just want to chit chat. Thank you guys for liking the live on TikTok, by the way. I appreciate it. I apologize again for the subs only chat, but I just the moderation settings are not good, so you have to pay me to flame me on TikTok now. It would be a really good troll. I would have to look up the animation number, and then I would have to ask them again. Oh no, I was actually gonna do that. Like, I actually was thinking about getting the felling axe just to get that. Oh, I would never... Burninator. Don't worry, I will never sweat that hard for this game or any other game. I'm like not a sweaty gamer like that, except for like, okay, No, I'm not even sweaty on the games that I play seriously. Like, I play Dance Dance Revolution. I refuse to hold the bar. I think it makes you look like such a dweeb, and I'm just against looking like I know I'm a dweeb anyway because I'm playing Dance Dance Revolution, but you will never catch me holding the bar. You will never catch me holding the bar in DDR. I just absolutely refuse. I'm just like not sweaty enough. Like, I know I could beat harder songs, but I'm just like not sweaty enough for that. Yeah, I'm a no bar player. Forever. Henshaw, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. I apologize for on TikTok. I do currently have subscriber only chat. That's just because I don't have enough mods yet, but I will be doing a subathon pretty soon, and I'm hoping that I can what was I gonna say? I'm hoping that I can get a team of TikTok mods while I'm doing that. If you play enough DDR, you'll get sweaty either way. I do sweat when I play DDR. The bar is meta. Well, the bar is meta. I'm pretty sure the hardest song that you're supposed to be able to beat without the bar is one of the hardest songs I've ever beaten, which was Healing Vision. Healing Vision Angelic Mix on Heavy is like one of the hardest songs, like one of the last songs you're supposed to be able to beat without holding the bar. Hey, thank you for the 8 GGs and the rose, Henshaw. I appreciate it. Holding the bar is number one. It is. It's just, I don't know. It's dweeby. If you hold a bar when you play DDR, you care more about being good than, I don't know. To be honest, I could be like being like misandrist for this too though, because like women apparently have a lower center of gravity than men, and it's a lot easier for men to like fall over while they play DDR because they just have worse balance. That's why they hold the bar like dweebs. Sorry, men. I'm sorry that you're inherently dweeby. You can't play DDR as good as girls. I have the bar actually for my DDR mat. I might build it when I move because I'll be able to spray paint it a different color. I don't like the bright red that it is. I feel attacked. That's because I'm attacking you. Yeah. This reminds me, a real argument I had with a real person. She like was yelling at me for some reason, and I don't remember what the fight was about. We were fighting though. Thank you for the follow, Henshaw. There was a girl who, like, we were arguing about something, and she was like, I feel like you're being super passive aggressive with me. I was like, no, I'm being aggressive with you, actually. And that made her cry. She walked away. She's like the funniest thing that I could have ever said in an argument, I think. No, I'm actually being very aggressive right now. Yeah, welcome over to Twitch. Twitch has a better moderation system, so I don't know, I wasn't trying to make her cry, but I hate it when people accuse me of being passive aggressive because I'm autistic and I don't have the ability. Like, I don't have the ability to be passive aggressive. Like, I'm either being aggressive or I'm not being anything, and people just think I'm being passive aggressive. Good morning, Billy. How are you today? How's everything going? We're streaming a little bit of RuneScape. I think I'm gonna move over to I think once my inventory fills up one more time, I might move over to Final Fantasy XI, or I might do some I might do some 3D modeling. I'm not sure. Not enjoying streaming to TikTok. Yeah, it's just that like the moderation there is not great. It feels very... I don't have a lot of moderators on TikTok that actually like know how to moderate or are there like enough. A lot of my moderators on TikTok are just my moderators from Twitch that I modded on TikTok, but I need to actually build like a team of moderators that are from TikTok. Do you know what I mean? That actually like use TikTok more. But until I do that, I don't really want to play this game. I don't really want to play this game without subs only chat, because people are just so rude for no reason. I get like put in like a really gross For You page, so the moderation is not very, like the auto moderation is pretty bad. Just woke up? Hell yeah, I woke up at 3 in the morning today. I woke up at 3 a.m. My sleep is all messed up. Hey, thanks for liking the live. I appreciate it. Follows, likes, and shares help me a ton. It depends, Burninator. I do like to stream RuneScape when I'm up this early, because I just feel like morning is like better, like a better time to stream RuneScape than in the afternoon. But I don't know how my sleep is going to be, and it's just really weird. This month is going to be super weird. I'm just going to be going live whenever I can because I'm going to be moving across the country later at the end of December. So I just have a lot of stuff I need to do, and my sleep is all whacked out because I'm stressed too. So it really depends. Once I move, we're gonna see how things are in the new place, and then I'm gonna come up with a new schedule, because, yeah. Yeah, not me. I will wake up, like, at weird times. I just have really bad insomnia. But I do wanna stream more RuneScape. Like, I kind of miss this game. I haven't played it in a bit. And it is fun. It's just that, like, I like to stream it. It's just, like, my TikTok streams are kind of annoying, I guess I could say. I don't know. The moderation there is just really bad. So, yeah, me too. Just in time for the snow, I know. I might actually start like trying to I might start trying to do like some world building in like Blender, or like, I don't know, maybe Godot or something, like making maps and stuff, because I've like created some characters. God, I want the Chinchompa so bad. It's so cute. It's so cute and fat. God, I want it so bad. That's what I'm doing after. That's what I'm doing after I hit 92 woodcutting. I'm gonna start doing Chinchompa things. No, I don't know if I have. I honestly slept for like the last 24 hours. Oh, you have it on Steam. Dream Spring. I'm gonna add it to my wish list. Oh shoot, why didn't it open in Steam? Why are you opening in... That's weird. Very strange. Let me go on Steam. Store. What was it called again? Dream Spring? Dream Spring? Okay, hold on. I want to watch this ad on... I want to watch this, like, trailer. Wait, do you have a trailer? The first picture reminds me so much of the opening shot of Dot Hack. Like Dot Hack Infection. Maybe I should play that for my subathon. It just really reminds me of Dot Hack Infection. It looks really cool. Okay, I'll add it to my wish list. I don't know if it's the kind of game that I usually play, but it looks pretty cool. Open world Souls-like. I really like the style. Like I like the colors you have in it. Everyone go check out Dream Spring on Steam. Let me link it. Everyone go wishlist that. That looks so cool though. All right, when you're done with Dream Spring and you're rich and I have 5 years to go on Electroslag's Perfect MMO, you're hired. Oh shoot. Oh, it's the bark. We're almost at 15%. I think we'll probably get to 15% by the time I fill up my inventory again. I kind of want to do some like world building stuff. So when I was on the airplane, I can show you guys after, but when I was on the airplane back home, I did a bunch of sketches of like different like area concepts that I had. And it might be kind of fun to do. Like I haven't done, like I've made 3 things in Blender so far, right? Like I made I made 2 characters and 1 like freaky 6-fingered hand. But I haven't done any like, I haven't like made any like props or anything. It might be kind of fun to like try and make like, I don't know, a tree or something. Maybe I'm just thinking about trees because I'm cutting down trees. But it would be kind of cool to maybe start working on some assets for like a potential game. Because then once I start making assets like for an area, right, then I can start building an area in a, is this person gonna die? Oh no, they were killing an NPC. Then I can start working on like an area in one of these game engines that I've been playing around with. I've been playing around with game engines because like, all right, Godot I got a lot of recommendations for, so I've been kind of like trying to learn that a little bit. But I also realized that for VTubing, knowing about Unity and doing blend shapes and animating in Unity is kind of important for a lot of like VTuber things that you can do. So I'm like, I'm kind of learning both. I'm accidentally learning Unity more just because like working with blend shapes has been kind of a struggle in Blender. So I've been doing the blend shapes in Unity, but that's also been a little bit of a struggle. But like, I'm like, all right, well, if I have to learn Unity anyway, then I might as well just, I don't know, start learning Unity. Plus then like once I learn Unity or Godot, I'll probably be able to transfer the concepts like back and forth, you know? So maybe I'll make a tree. Maybe I'll just start making some assets. I've also considered making a figure, like a person, like a player character, in Blender that's like not low poly, Because I haven't really ever even attempted at something that's not low poly. I've just done low poly only, for the most part. But there are so many things in Blender to learn. Like, I don't even know about normal maps or anything. Like, I don't know what normal maps are. I don't know what texture mapping is. There are just like so many things that I still need to learn that it will probably be useful if I do like if I was to build a tree, right? How do I make like a leaf? Normal maps are easy. What are normal maps? Now that I kind of know what normals are like the where it's facing, right? I had to learn a little bit about normals because when I was doing outlines for Crab's thing, it flipped all the normals inside out. Like that's part of the toon outline process. Bump maps that create shadows and depth textures. Oh, so the normal. So. Okay, so a normal map is kind of like adding texture to a surface without actually having to make more surfaces, like more things on the surface, right? Because normally, if you were to do that without a normal map, if you were to do that, then you would have to be making all these more faces, right? You'd have to make a whole bunch of different faces, like to add the bumps. Ah, that's kind of cool. Interesting. Any texture with just one click in GIMP. Interesting. Maybe I'm gonna have to download GIMP again. I used GIMP back in the day when my family had like an Apple computer because my family couldn't stop downloading viruses, so I forced them to get an Apple computer in like the 2000s, and there was no Microsoft Paint on Apple products, obviously, which was driving me crazy as a pixel artist, so I had to download GIMP, but I didn't like it. Like, it was really hard for me to get into. Like, it was really hard for me because it wasn't very good for pixel art back then. Maybe it is now, but Microsoft Paint was just better. I wonder if there's like a way I can do it in, because I kind of like the pixelated textures that I've been doing with Aseprite. And I think it would be fun if the game had like a way to like make new textures in the game, like you can in Animal Crossing. You know when you like go to the Able Sisters and you can make a new texture for your shirt, and you can apply that texture like to your shirt or to your umbrella or to whatever. Like, I think it would be cool if a game had that, like an MMO kind of had that. I think I would lock it behind like a skill level thing though, because otherwise then you create a moderation nightmare. But MapleStory 2 had it, but you had to pay real money for like the ability to upload it. That was the first time I ever made a texture for a game. Besides Animal Crossing, the first time I made a texture for a game was for MapleStory 2, because you could get, I think it was like $5, and you could get like the boots, and then you could like make a thing. You could make a new texture for boots in that game, and then you could actually sell it for like the Nexon bucks, like the real money, fake money. And then you wouldn't ever have to pay again, because you could just make money off of the stuff you were making and buy more and then make more. It was fun. I really liked that system of monetization. And like having user-generated content. We're almost at 15%. Well, okay, I don't actually care about the... I just want to get all these logs and then move to art, probably. I'm pretty close. I think I happen to be standing on the right place now. Maybe I'll make a tree. Maybe I'll make... I feel like making a tree might be a fun exercise. If I make some, like, foliage in Blender and, like, some plant life and stuff, and then I can use that as, like, a basis to kind of start making these different areas that I've been, like, thinking up of. Let me see. bsky.app. Because I've uploaded a bunch of, like, doodles from Procreate of, like, areas that I want to make. Because I've been, like, world building a little bit in my head, and I have, like, these concepts that I would love to, like, start working on. What's up, Sneak? How are you today? Yeah, my goal today was to hit 15%, and I just hit it, so I'm just gonna fill up my inventory with magic logs, and then I'm probably gonna move to the art category where I'm gonna work on... I think I'm gonna build a tree. Artistic break from the character creation? Yes, because Crab's model is coming out really good, but I am a bit stumped on one part of making that model, and I think I just need to give it a rest because I've been working on it very obsessively for like 2 weeks now, and I can't figure out why I can't get it to work the way that I want it to work. And I think the reason for that is I'm just like not knowledgeable enough in Blender. So I think if I start working on other little projects in Blender, then I can start having a deeper understanding of Blender, and then maybe I can have a better understanding of why I can't do the thing that I want to do. You know? And it could just be possible that I cannot do the thing I want to do at all. Like, it could be just that, like, what I'm trying to do is impossible. But until I understand the program a little bit more, it's hard for me to like, understand why. Do you know what I mean? And, like, people were trying to explain things to me, but I think I just don't understand it enough, you know? I just don't get it. So I think that working on other little projects will definitely help me together. Like, help me get it together. Ew. It's like writer's block? Yeah, for sure. I feel like once I start, and there's also things I need to do for it in Unity. And I don't know anything about Unity, right? So if I do something in Unity, if I start to build like a little bit of a world in Unity, that will help me learn how to use Unity, and then maybe I can like solve the puzzle of like doing the thing that I want to do with her character. Because I don't believe that it's impossible to do what I want to do. But it might be impossible just with the way things are set up right now. But like, in game dev, is anything actually impossible? Like it's just within my ability to code or not, right? So if I learn how to use the game engine a little bit better, and I learn how to code a little bit, then anything is possible, right? Okay. With that, I'm going to, I'm going to end my TikTok stream first of all. I'm going to move over to, I think, the, art category and start working on like a tree or two. Some foliage, some plants. I'm gonna leave YouTube up though, because I just need the watch hours for that one. I don't know. I wonder if I can change like what I'm doing. Let me move over to just chatting for now. while I close this. Go back to the Final Fantasy Lo-Fi channel I was listening to. Bob Rossett, yeah. Here, I can show you guys some of the art I was working on. Some of my like concept art that I was doing. That's the wrong window. Blue Sky like destroys the quality of stuff though. That's one thing that I don't like about them. So here's some concept art I've been working on. Like I have like this like foresty kind of idea. I have this idea of a place where there has been a recent volcanic eruption and there's a lot of like smoke in the air, but there's just always a lot of smoke in the air. So kind of like the plants in that area have evolved to be able to survive in low light environment. And if you guys don't know about biology very much, typically plants that grow in like low light environments are more like reddish because it's like the easiest kind of light for them to absorb when it's like in a low light environment. So I have this idea of like this area where it's like very ashy and dark all the time. And so all of the plants are kind of like pink and red and purplish. Here's another area that I drew that I made some concept art of. And I even have the concept art of like what might be a monster, but it got completely eviscerated by B-Sky, so. Spyro? I haven't actually played... I played Spyro when I was younger. Does this remind you of Spyro? Or is that a thing in Spyro? I didn't have Spyro. I played it at my friend's house when I was younger. Should have eaten the burger from a sketchy... Oh no. Don't die, Olenix. Yeah, probably don't eat sketchy food. So I have like this. I have like a couple of different concept art pieces of this tree that is going to be important. Because as I said before, this is going to be a Final Fantasy XI clone. So there's going to be a big magic tree somewhere because that's just how it is in Final Fantasy. Yeah, look at what they did to my boy. Just completely eviscerated the quality. That's not mine. I've also retweeted some things. Oh, do you guys want to see a picture of me in 2004? This is just the funniest picture of all time. This was me in 2003, maybe 2004. Look how angsty I am. I really, really thought that life was so bad. Actually, life was pretty bad when I was 13. When you're 13, everything sucks. I think that 13-year-olds deserve to be angsty. Yeah, it's literally like, it looks like it's Lucky Charms. Or like chocolate Lucky Charms. It's something that's chocolate with marshmallows. Like you can see the marshmallows. Where's another... Oh, here we go. Here's another like little piece of like concept art that I did. Just like a little beachy area. I think that might be all of the concept art that I've uploaded to here. This one I feel like might be fun to work on first though, because I really want to make like trees that have like kind of like purpley bark and like pink leaves and stuff. New to gaming, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, let me